Hello, what is up everybody, it's Trinikid and I'm back. I'm finally back, and this time I'm going to be reviewing every single match, or at least, yeah, every single match. I have the card right here, don't worry about it. And a dark match, the one dark match for the past pay-per-view, I think you should know, WrestleMania 28, Miami, Florida, 2012. Alright, let's go. So, I have the match card right here, and while I'll be talking about that, I have a little battle royale for you with every singles match winner. You have, and a spoiler alert if you don't know what happened by now, but because I'm going to break it down, so obviously you want to find out, or you already know. So, the new Intercontinental Champion, The Big Show, the still reigning, your still current WWE Champion, CM Punk. I'm going to save these two for last. Kane defeating Randy Orton, surprisingly to me, but I'll get to that later. Sheamus, your new World Heavyweight Champion, in a hilarious fashion. In a hilarious fashion, in my opinion. The Undertaker keeping his WrestleMania streak alive, going 20-0. And The Rock besting John Cena at WrestleMania. So that will be playing in the background, because I will not take any part in this match, because it's easier to talk and discuss while I'm not actually playing. So here we go. So anyway, let's start this thing off with the dark match. Unless you were there live, I don't think you saw it, or maybe because I didn't watch probably like the first 5 minutes, or maybe it showed right after the song performance by Lillian Garcia. But anyway, the tag team match for the tag team championship, rather, it was a triple threat tag team championship match. Primo and Epico, the current, well, if you don't know the result by now, I'll just say current WWE tag team champions versus a randomly thrown together tag team, in my opinion, Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd. Let's turn this down a little bit. Tyson Kidd versus, this is my opinion again, the best tag team so far, the most solid tag team. And what I mean by most solid is that they seem like they're not really thrown together. They seem like they're really legit as a tag team, the Usos. And I really, if anything, and I was watching this, I would want the Usos to win, because they seem like the only legit tag team. You know, not just some randomly thrown together wrestlers, you know, who just happen to want to get on the card. This is basically a real, just throwing all the undercarders, the mid-carders, or quote-unquote jobbers on the match to get them on a WrestleMania card. But anyway, I didn't see the match, but I do know that Primo and Epico win. There you go. So I don't know how long this went, but I'd say it's nice to get a nice tempo for the whole WrestleMania thing going. But for me to actually start caring about the tag team championships, I would think that WWE would have to start caring about the tag team championships. So I don't know. They would need to be built up more. More focus would need to be put on the tag team division, so on and so forth. Because I remember days where the tag team division used to be, you know, a highlight of the show. You'd want to see the tag team division, but not anymore. It's just like something on the side for you know, more pushed, more televised singles matches. Hell, they'd be even lucky if there's a tag team match featuring the tag team champions on Raw. Hell, even SmackDown at times. They're usually featured on Superstars, if anything. So I just hope that the WWE puts more focus on the tag team, and at least we have tag team champions who aren't, you know, are basically playing hot potato with the championships. They're a long reigning team. So in that, there's a positive. But hopefully the Usos can win the championship, because they have a lot of passion in what they do. They come from a pretty good heritage, a lineage rather, being sons of Rikishi. So I think they could bring some prestige back into the tag team championships. But that's it. I had a lot to say about the dark match that I haven't seen. That's funny. But anyway, opening match. The World Heavyweight Championship. The opening match is the World Heavyweight Championship. Freaking hilarious. I remember when WrestleMania 24, WrestleMania 21, the World Heavyweight Championship would close out the show, but not anymore. That's the show opener. The World Heavyweight Championship is but anyway, I would like to say that the World Heavyweight Championship featured a lot of technical prowess and a great storytelling between the two, and a really hard-fought battle that lasted 20 minutes and was a classic. But no, that is not what happened. You really want to know what happened? What happened was we had an 18-second squash match where basically Daniel Bryan went to kiss his girlfriend AJ, turned around and instantly got bro kicked. There you go, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Sheamus is your World Heavyweight Champion. And I gotta say, I don't know about you, but I was freaking disappointed because Daniel Bryan can put on a damn good match. Sheamus, no slouch himself, he can put on a pretty solid showing himself. So I was expecting something good. And to my surprise, I get that piece of crap. So, and then at the end of the day, you want me to treat the World Heavyweight Championship like it means something? When you have title defenses that last, that don't even last as long as the Divas match. Or any Divas match, to be honest. And that's saying something. Or a Brodus Clay match. You know? Yeah, you need to put more thought and more care into your World Heavyweight Championship if you want your audience to take it seriously. And if you want your champion to be taken seriously, don't let him be put in some glorified squash match at WrestleMania. That was even cool when they did that with the ECW Championship. I think Kane beat Chavo Guerrero fairly quickly in a matter of seconds just to win it. And you wonder why nobody cared about the ECW Championship or ECW, well, WWE's ECW after the fact. But anyway, I just hope that they don't ever do that again. They should never do that again, because I was hoping for something better than that. So that's that. Next match I'll be talking about is I guess I'll get to the Intercontinental Championship match. The Big Show, the challenger, versus the Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes. They had a pretty decent match. I actually thought that Cody might pick up the win, but it's nice that Big Show won. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this match because I wasn't really too into this match. Like the build-up was more or less Cody getting at Big Show because, you know, he never won a singles match at WrestleMania and making fun of him. The highlight of the whole feud to me was, you know, when Big Show was caught up on the ropes and then Cody pulled out some boxing gloves and started jabbing away at his face. That was freaking hilarious to me. I mean, sorry to all the Big Show fans, but I thought that was pretty funny. He was doing a little rope-a-dope action, but that was funny. But this was a solid match in and of itself. Big Show finally broke his losing streak at WrestleMania, so he has finally won a singles match, and on top of that, he's the Intercontinental Champion. He's the Intercontinental Champion. So I guess it works out pretty well for Big Show and all his fans. And we'll see how long he holds the belt and how well his reign lasts. And it's funny, Big Show was contending for the World Heavyweight Championship a while back, only to get brought down a notch to the Intercontinental Championship. But at least he won that. So it's better than his World Heavyweight Championship reign that lasted, what, a couple seconds before Daniel Bryan took it away from him. But that's that. Cody Rhodes put on a great show as always. Big Show, decent showing for himself too. So not bad at all. So next match, Randy Orton, the Viper, versus the Devil's favorite demon, the Big Red Monster, the Big Red Machine, Kane. And I gotta say, out of all of these matches, this has been the most, was this finish the most surprising? To me, yeah, but that's my opinion. Because I solidly thought that Randy would win, but I felt that Kane should win. You know what I mean? It's like I'm hoping for something, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So Kane got the win, and I'd say it worked out pretty good. The only negative in the finish is that now Randy Orton really looks weak. You know, he really looks weak. Like he's lost a lot. He doesn't look as dominant as he used to be, and I guess that's a blessing and a curse. Blessing in the sense that he doesn't look like friggin' Superman all the time, and a curse that he looks weak, basically. So the match, decent match. It was a better match than a lot of people thought it was gonna be. A better match than I thought it was gonna be. And it saw what Randy Orton kicking out of the choke slam, then ate a super choke slam to finish it off, and that was a great finish for the match, and Kane got the win. Kane deserved it after friggin' getting destroyed by John Cena in that entire feud. And in his feud with Randy Orton, I mean, he ate a bunch of RKOs, so I think it's only fair that Kane got the win here. So it actually makes his return with the mask seem worth it, and he actually seems somewhat dominant. So that's it. It was a pretty good match for what it was. And yeah, that's it. And to boot, I have a lot of respect for Randy Orton at this point. I don't want to gas up Randy Orton too much, but my respect for Randy Orton shot a lot more. Unknown fact, WrestleMania was on Randy Orton's birthday, and his gift was to lose, to put over Kane. But you know, I got a lot of respect for him putting over Kane at WrestleMania. Shows that he doesn't need it. He's still a top guy at the end of the day. So that's it. Next match. I keep forgetting her name. Maria Menounos from Extra and Kelly teaming up to face Beth Phoenix and Eve. Now, I don't know. There's not much to say. My only gripe with this whole match. Well, one, I wouldn't think anyone would really get into this match unless you're a solid fan. I heard the crowd. I don't think the crowd was really into it. The chants spanned from Hosky to chanting for Daniel Bryan, which the crowd seemed to do a lot of because they weren't pleased with the World Heavyweight Championship match, much like basically everyone else. But in the end, Kelly, Maria Menounos won. There you go. Another gripe is that the Divas Championship wasn't a focus in this match. Yes, the champion was in the match, but it wasn't for the Divas Championship. And I think you should put more focus on your title and make it something worth fighting for. Make it mean something. It has a great lineage because apparently that Divas Championship holds the lineage of both the Divas Championship and the original Women's Championship. Women's Championship, which I felt they should have kept. But anyway, they changed it to the Divas Championship. But I don't know, it featured basically all their top divas, except, in my opinion, I would like to have seen Natalya at WrestleMania, but that's just me. So, it happened. There you go. Faces win. That's it. Next match. Let's see. What do I have left here? I think I'll get to Team Johnny versus Team Teddy next. I like this match in the sense that, well, if you don't know who's in this match, let me just say it real quick. David Otunga, this is Team Johnny I'm speaking of. David Otunga versus Mark Henry versus Dolph Ziggler versus versus David Otunga, Mark Henry, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Drew McIntyre, and The Miz versus Team Teddy, which consists of Santino Marella, R-Truth, Booker T, oh yeah, Booker T, Zack Ryder, The Great Khali, and Kofi Kingston. Really good match to show all the mid-carders and the undercarders who didn't get a chance to get a title match or a singles feud in WrestleMania. So I think it works out pretty well. There was one spot where I think it was Kofi, Zack Ryder, and I think R-Truth maybe. I'm not sure, but there was this spot where 3 guys from Team Teddy jumped over the ropes and landed on 3 other members from Team Johnny, and like bodies were laid everywhere, and it was a great spot. And Team Johnny ended up getting the win. So in that, John Laurinaitis is the general manager of both SmackDown and Raw. And how it happened was, I think Zack Ryder was about to get the finish, but like he was doing the woo-woo-woo things next to Eve, and Eve distracted the ref or something like, or distracted the ref and Zack Ryder, and then Miz came in and got the skull-crushing finale and got the win for Team Johnny. So that's that. Pretty nice match. Nice, would I say filler match? Yeah, it's probably a filler match for the mid-card. Something to have you going, to have you calm down in between matches. Because I think this match went after the Hell in a Cell match. So I think after everybody was all exhausted over the amount of excitement from the Hell in a Cell match, I think it's a nice way to calm everyone down. So, that's that. Next match is the WWE Championship match. That's the one I'm going to be talking about next. CM Punk, the champion, going in, and the challenger, Chris Jericho, going at it. In my opinion, this is the most technical sound match. Technical wrestling sound match. These guys were putting on a wrestling freaking clinic. You had reversals, you had false finishes, you had dives outside the ring, and the works. It was just great. These guys can put on a damn good show, but you know, that's to be expected. This is Chris Jericho and CM Punk we're talking about, and this went on for a good amount of time. They got a good time in it. Funny thing though, in the beginning they had this. Wow, Sheamus won. Wow. Well, at least he had a lengthy match for once. Anyways, it's funny at the beginning. An extra stipulation added to this match was that John Laurinaitis said if CM Punk got disqualified, then he would lose his championship. And it really played to that part of the storytelling at the beginning where Chris Jericho was taunting CM Punk. And it was really working to the point CM Punk actually got a steel chair and he had to stop himself. One part it was like Chris Jericho was like, hey Punk, how's your father? And you know, your sister's a drug addict. And he was like, hit me. That was I thought that part was funny. I find those, I'm sick in that sense that I find that stuff kind of funny. But anyway, again, technical sound match, best technical, at a technical standpoint, wrestling wise, best match of the night, I would say. Not overall, but if you want to just talk technical wise, yeah, that put on the best. But great match, 5-star match. But what do you expect? Again, this is Chris Jericho and CM Punk. So next match, I know this is going pretty quick, but I'm just gonna give you my quick opinions because I want to fit in the time I have for this match. You see going on here, Sheamus actually won to my surprise. But let's turn this down a little bit. Next match, the Hell in a Cell match, The Undertaker versus Triple H with the special guest referee, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. And if that doesn't do it for you, I mean, just by name recognition, you would want to see this damn match. You know what I mean? You have Shawn Michaels, the guest referee. Like, come on, man. You have The Undertaker. You have Triple H. Streak on the line. End of an era match. This, in my opinion, the best match of the night. Best match of the pay-per-view. Like, point blank. Like, second to none. Best match of the night. It had amazing storytelling. It had brutality. Hell, it even had blood. Triple H was bleeding, and it was just great. That freaking Shawn Michaels added a nice dynamic to it, in the sense that he had to choose, in the beginning, he had to choose whether he wanted to end the match, because Triple H was like, end it or I will, and stuff like that. And like, he had to choose whether he wanted to end the match or keep it going. And it was just great, man. It was a lot of brutality. I remember at one point, Triple H was locked in the Hell's Gate, and I would think, like, you know, he would tap just like he did last year. Dude picks up Undertaker and slams him just to get out of it. And another cool spot was where I think Taker, maybe it was by accident, but he got HBK in the Hell's Gate. Whoa, and he got HBK in the Hell's Gate, and then I guess out of revenge, HBK super kicks Taker, and then Triple H pedigrees him, like, you know, that nice DX finisher that they always have, switching into pedigree. And at that point, I seriously thought that was it. Like, I legit thought that was it. 1, 2, guy kicks out. I'm going crazy. This thing went for like 30 minutes. It was an amazing match. If you haven't seen it, you definitely should see it, because this was an amazing match. Does it top 25? Last year, at 27, does it top last year's match? Hell yes, it does. Definitely does. Was it better than WrestleMania 25 and 26? HBK versus Taker? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm biased and I won't put this match over Shawn's match. I honestly don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I'd have to look at it again. But I'm not trying to downplay it at all. If you haven't seen this match, definitely see it. I'm calling it, this match is match of the year. Like, hands down, this match was amazing. Storytelling wise, I was definitely into this match. And the ending, you have Triple H on the floor and Taker and HBK carried out Triple H, and they embraced each other in a hug and friggin' like saluted to everybody, and it was just great. It was a nice moment. That was the WrestleMania moment for me, my favorite match. But yeah, and the last match of the night, of course, the selling point of the pay-per-view, The Rock versus John Cena. In my opinion, the match everybody wanted to see, the match everybody paid to see, The Rock versus John Cena. Now, as you can see, as I just friggin' oversold Triple H versus The Undertaker, I basically praised the hell out of it. This Rock versus John Cena match wasn't as good in my opinion, but that's not to say it wasn't a great match in and of itself. They had a lot of great spots. You had a friggin' leg drop from the top rope. Friggin' The Rock kicked out of the Attitude Adjustment like twice. I thought after the second Attitude Adjustment that was it, and he kicks out again. You see John Cena kicking out of the first rock bottom and the People's Elbow. And there was a lot of false finishes. The crowd was definitely into this match. Out of all the matches, I say the crowd was into this match and Triple H and Undertaker's match the most. And yeah, man. And I think for the finish, basically, John Cena was like, well, what the hell do I have to do? And he basically said, you know what, F it. He's going to go for his own rock bottom, basically. And he tried to do it. You know how The Rock goes to one rope and then to the other rope. Well, while he was coming back to drop the elbow, he gets caught with a rock bottom. 1, 2, 3. The Rock wins. And it was a nice pace. It was a nice storytelling. There was a spot where The Rock was in the STF, and he looked like he was about to give up. Dude passed out. And it was like, you know how the ref lifts his hand, 1, 2, and then all of a sudden he gets his energy, he gets his second win, comes back, comes right out of the STF. So it was a good match. It was a great match. Was it match of the night? No, it wasn't, but that's just my opinion. To you, it could be different. So all in all, WrestleMania 28. How do I see it? Was it the greatest WrestleMania of all time, as they say? Nah, no. Was it a great WrestleMania? Yeah. But to make this WrestleMania better, if anything, give this man a longer match. Just saying, they should have had a longer match. That was my only gripe. Biggest gripe of the whole WrestleMania shtick, the whole thing. There was a part with Brodus Clay talking about, I'm gonna call my mama. I used the bathroom, if you want to know, to be honest, at that point. But yeah, that is it. To me, I think WrestleMania 17 is still the best WrestleMania of all time, just of its jam-packed card. But this one is a pretty good WrestleMania in and of itself. It's worth watching, and if you haven't watched WrestleMania 28, I do recommend it. It was a great pay-per-view, had a lot of wrestling, good wrestling, and if you would mind the extra stupid parts, basically skip over the World Heavyweight Championship match and Brodus Clay segment, and if you can tolerate the Divas match, then I think you're pretty good. Yeah, I think you're pretty good. Is that it? Did I get everything? Yeah, I think I got everything. If I missed out on anything, let me know. But I think that's pretty much it. Out of 10, I will rate this out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10. It was a damn good pay-per-view. It had its faults, but it was a pretty good pay-per-view. It was a pretty good pay-per-view. It's worth watching again. There you go. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion. Let me know what you thought of WrestleMania. If you saw it, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Worth your time, worth your while. Trust me. Had a lot of great wrestling, a lot of great moments, a lot of great storytelling. You will be into at least one match, and it will sell it for you. Trust me. So that's it. Let me know, again, what you think. Comment section below. Let me know. what you think about the WrestleMania. What do you think about WrestleMania? What was your favorite match? What was match of the night for you? I would like to know. I want to know your opinion. So that's it. Remember to comment, rate. Please do subscribe. This has been Trinikid. And subscriber matches Wednesday. I know I said Monday, but I wanted to get out my views on WrestleMania first before I got into anything having to pertain to the subscriber matches. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed WrestleMania. Hope it was worth your buck. And if you hated it, let me know. If you liked it, let me know. If you loved it, let me know. That's all. Check you guys later.